in ammunition, what the whole of NATO, 20 times bigger than Russia in its overall size of the economy, is producing. And we are one family. There is an absolute commitment of the US, including this administration, to NATO, but also an expectation that on the European side we have to step up, we have to spend more. And they are right. We are not spending enough.
If we had European troops in some shape or form
on Ukraine, there's a clear common understanding and commitment that we have to make sure that Ukraine is in the best possible place during the peace talks. That means continuing the training in Ukraine, continuing all the weapon supplies into Ukraine, but also that the outcome of peace talks has to be that Ukraine is a country which will never again be challenged by the Russians, by Vladimir Putin. It has to be an enduring, a lasting peace. There is absolute, Americans and Europeans, we are absolutely in agreement on this.
10 minutes left. Can I look around and...
This minerals agreement between the United States and Ukraine is a game changer because President Trump can go to the American people and say Ukraine's not a burden, it's a benefit. They're sitting on top of $1 trillion worth of minerals that all of us can benefit from by aligning with the West. I told President Trump, it may be the old Soviet Union, it may be the Russian Empire, but I do know he's going after the money. Don't let him steal what Ukraine has to enrich himself, because that's like defunding the police. So if this minerals agreement happens, it's a nightmare for Putin because we have something to defend that we didn't have before. So you better be pulling for this minerals agreement.
Asking a question to the Secretary General. What happened over the last 72 hours?
I'm all for Ukraine being in NATO, but it's up to the members of NATO. I don't want to take off their potential of getting into NATO, but I'm not so sure the market will bear they go into NATO right now. I'm just being honest with you. But here's what I think we could sell. If you ever do this again, Putin, if you ever have a military incursion into Ukraine again, that will trigger automatic admission into NATO by Ukraine. We should have done that in 2014.
Senator Graham has been...
I think if we get Ukraine right, that's the biggest thing we could do to help Taiwan of anything else. If we spend more now on the mutual defense of NATO nations, that will be seen by Xi as a warning sign that we're not going to take it anymore. I'm tired of worrying about being provocative to bad guys. I want them to fear us. If you don't fear Donald Trump, you're a little bit crazy.